Hello and welcome to the Aurora Industries Expo. I am our project manager. My name is Seth Price, and I will be explaining a little bit about what our company is all about. So we are a research and development team on Mars. We are planning on studying and developing a research base on Mars that is on the polar ice caps. This is something that's never really been done before, even by rovers or anything that's not manned. And we're planning on manning this mission and putting people up there and having a whole entire facility and team up there. We will have many different vehicles up there. We're planning on having rovers, we're planning on having drones, and with that we have to test many different things. We have the media here, and if the media has any questions, feel free to ask now. Yes, sir.
Mr. Speaker, what is your end goal on Mars?
My end goal is to study the ice caps and plan for a habitable environment. Using the ice, we can either melt it and we can make a facility that can house different plants, possibly even animals. Questions?
Are we nuking Mars?
No, we will not be.
How will you be getting your rovers to space?
We have partnered with SpaceX to use some of their rockets, and we will be transporting them in the rockets to Mars.
How are you going to make the environment safe for the researchers?
We plan on studying the temperature with the Arduino kits. We also plan on studying the air pressure. This will help us with our drone development and flying up there. We also plan on testing the light, and the light up there is a really good thing because there's a possibility that Mars will be in the dark for many months up at the polar ice caps. We will also plan on presenting the wind levels up there, because if you're flying a drone up there and a gust of wind happens, you may crash. Yes, sir?
As an information analyst myself, it's important to standardize data. How will this affect your mission?
So we have an information analyst, Colt, here. He will be keeping track of all of our data that we gain throughout this entire mission, and he will be a part of our data analyst team.
Who will be monitoring the safety of the mission?
That will be Willem right here. Willem will be monitoring the safety on our facility, making sure the rockets, the drones, the rovers are all safe to ride it.
How are you getting these images to the public?
So we have a full media team. Jacob right here will be our media team. He will be controlling our YouTube channel. He will also be taking photos. He will be taking videos, as you see right here. And he will be just kind of the media team. Yes, sir.
Who's going to be writing the code for your machines?
So that's a great question. We have a development team of 3 people, and they will be our top scientists. They will be developing code. They will be designing the rovers, designing the base, designing everything else, and presenting that for the rest of the group. Yes, sir.
I hate to get personal here, but how's the wife and kids?
Let's not get personal. So another thing that we can go off of, we have right here a model of Mars. This is where we're planning on having the base. It will be right next to the ice caps, so we can have water and all of that. We have a one-man team right here who will be terraforming Mars. He will be...
Let's call it one-person team.
Yeah. We will have a one-person team planning on terraforming Mars. Yes, sir.
How are you going to ensure that you aren't going to fall off the edge of Mars?
Mars is not flat. Any other questions?
How will you address a disaster? Let's say the rocket explodes on the way to Mars.
So
Will this affect?
we will not account for failure because we do not plan for failure. We plan for success. We plan for developing a successful team, and from there we will see what happens.
I was not done with my question, sir. I was asking, how will this affect the safety of the scientists on Mars?
This will affect the scientists in many different ways. We have many different facilities where we have to keep them up in good health and all that kind of stuff. Any other questions? Yes, sir.
How will you address any aliens on Mars?
There are no aliens on Mars. Okay.
What will you do if you find aliens on Mars?
There's no aliens on Mars.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Are you very sure about that?
Yes. There's no aliens.
Who said,
Put your hand down.
who said so?
Okay.
Will the melted ice cap water taste better?
I'm not sure. All right. Thank you for coming out to the Aurora Industries Expo, and I plan to see you all soon.